And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
Dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And the Barcelona shape looks like this.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And now the Champions League final commences. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Modric. Hemmings, determined defending. Dani Olmo. This is Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Might be a chance here. Interception to snuff out the danger. Excellent ball over the top. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. And no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Chances on. Oh, did so well to deny him. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And attempting the through ball. This looks interesting. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? And given away. Messi. De Jong. An encouraging move from Barca. De Jong. Lewandowski. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ak. Mendy. Could play it in. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. He's got the right idea with that pass. Messi. In the right place to cut out the pass. Tremendous block. In with a chance. Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. Alexander-Arnold. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Messi looking for the through ball. Real chance. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. Rudiger. The ball with Luka Modric. And in with a real chance. Fluency of movement. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. And that pass could be troublesome. Vinicius Junior. He's in with a chance. Well, flinging himself at it. Short corner favoured. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? And in the perfect position to read it. Messi. Eder Militao. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Attacking possibilities for Real, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Modric. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. This looks threatening. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. So the corner played into the box. And the danger cleared. And a chance for him on the flank. Messi. It should be. It's still alive. And he clears it out of harm's way. Eder Militao. The ball with Luka Modric. Can they convert? And the post getting in the way. Mbappe. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, as you can see, he's first to react, he's first to the ball, and he deserves his goal. That's an excellent finish.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Options in the centre. Alaba with the block. Well, the keeper takes the ball, but the main thing is he held on to it. Eccentric goalkeeping. Lewandowski. And that is offside.
What a game we've had so far. Goals at both ends, some near misses as well, and some good individual displays. You can't take your eyes off of this.
Mendy. Hemmings. A real opening now. And the post denied him. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, Real was so close to taking the lead there, but if they keep making chances, it's surely only a matter of time before they do so.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Really good interception. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Frankie de Jong. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. David Alaba. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Lionel Messi. And space for them here on the flank. De Jong. Can he put them in front? It could be up for grabs. And a goal to put them in front. Real drama here. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Eder Militao. Couldn't keep it. So nearing the half-time break, and Real Madrid with a bit of work to do. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Hang on, Derek, what a chance this is.
And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Hemmings. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Just the clearance that was needed. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Lewandowski. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mendy. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Mbappe! Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent. Well, for good measure, we can see it again, but clearly not over the line. Can be no debate over that decision.
Otamendi. Dani Olmo with it. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. Takes the shot. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Fired over by Messi. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Vinicius. On to Mbappe. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And caught by the keeper. And they need to get tighter here. What a save! The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Keeper getting the touch. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Ack. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Dani Olmo. Now with De Jong. It is a decent-looking attack here. Offside, close one. Eder Militao. Ack. Well, they keep passing away. Luka Modric. The supporters want to see him have a go. Touched onto the woodwork. Nice ball to switch the point of attack.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Rafinha. And now passing it through. And Robert Lewandowski on the move here. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
Underway again. And we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Mendy. Mendy. Chance to cross. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Will they get themselves level here? Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And that's the perfect strike from Modric. He hits it with such power and accuracy. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. This looks promising. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
And they will make the change. Now. Playing it short. Crossed in there. Well, no problems defensively. Corssair. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Let's see about the delivery. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Ack. Mendy has it. Ronaldo. And a textbook interception. Vinicius to take the lead. Determined defending. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Options in the middle. And a significant block following that cross. He got the touch on the ball. A throw-in now. Lewandowski. Now Messi. Can he put them in front? Oh, and it goes! To propel them into the lead. Just what they wanted. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? David Alaba. Mendy. And a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. They look as though they want to make this move count. Lewandowski. Could be troublesome. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Well, he's admonished him rather than cautioning him.
Well, spot on from the referee. He's made it clear. Another foul and he will get a yellow card.
And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mendy. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. He's going forward well here. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. "15 minutes left for play. Mendy. Now with Messi. De Jong. Beautifully disguised ball. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Vinicius Junior. David Alaba. Ak. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Jordi Alba. They might be able to get in now. And after the cross, defensive action called for. Jude Bellingham. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Oh, he's through here. And a goal to tighten things up. They've thrown themselves a lifeline.
Well, we can take another look at how close this was. It was marginally over the line, yes, but no doubt it was a goal.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. In behind for him to chase. Pivotal moment defensively. Lovely ball over the top. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Gives it a go, and off the post. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. It might still be problematic. Lewandowski. Top-class defending. Advantage Barcelona. Well, that's one for them to pursue. He just needs to stay level-headed now. In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw us away from here. Vinicius Junior. Mendy has it. Jude Bellingham. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Given away by Real Madrid. Ak. Vinicius. And on to Bellingham. We're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. And a chance to whip it in here. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale. Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Fine play by Lionel Messi as he waits for support now. And with the goalkeeper. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one.
back. It inna your handbag, your knapsack, it inna your backpack. This melody your girlfriend contact. Some boy not know this. Them only come around like tourists on the beach with a few club sodas, bedtime stories, and pose like them name Chuck Norris. And don't know the real hardcore, cause sandals are no back to. The thugs them we do where them got to. And won't think twice to. Don't make them spot you, unless you carry a lot to. A beer tough thing come at you when trench town man stop laugh and block off traffic. Then them we learn and them start chop it. With it long and it a beat rapid. Police come in a jeep and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy, get chopped like a bad habit. So no bother post off if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone. Hey.
Out in the street, they call it murder.
To jam down, poor people are dead at random. Political violence can't done. Pure ghosts and phantom. The youth them get blind by stardom. Now the king of kings are called. Whole man to pick me. So wave on no one if you with me. To see this operation sick me. Them suit no fit me. To win election, them trick with them down to nothing at all. Come on, let's face it. I get our education's basic. And most of the youth them waste it. And when them waste it, that's when them take the replace it. Then them don't stand a chance at all. And that's why enough little youth have up some fun. With the chuck in a them back pocket. And a bleach at night time in a some black jacket. All who not lock, said them a lock rocket. Them we full.
Excitement enveloping everyone here because it is a huge occasion. The Champions League final. Who's going to be crowned Club Kings of Europe? And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
Just the challenge that was required. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got to score! Marvellous anticipation. Well, clattered away. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek...
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, right in the nick of time. Lewandowski. Oh, they have it again. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski, and he has teammates to give it to. Well, what a stop that was. Shot attempted. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. Eder Militao. Rudiger. That's a good-looking ball. Mendy. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. It's a corner. And short it is. Modric. And blocked for now. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Barca regaining possession. Messi. Return to Lewandowski. Corner for Barcelona. Fired over by Messi. Now it still could be dangerous. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans! The trophy coming their way, surely! So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Luka Modric. Intercepting it intelligently. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Is it going to be an opportunity? And a goal it is from who else? And here it is, the last lap in the season-long... race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box, as always, by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, you just wonder what those players are thinking right now. Some will be nervous, some will be excited, and some may be anxious. But once that whistle blows, we're going to be in for an absolute classic here.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays with David Alaba as fullbacks. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Can't miss, surely! Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
Alexander-Arnold. And a strong tackle. Lewandowski. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
A real opening now. And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Well, space if he goes inside. Oh, fancy footwork. And will it be the leveller? It has to be. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
David Alaba. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Mendy. Now with Vinicius Junior. Body in the way. Oh, great defending. Vinicius Junior. And now with Alaba. And he takes it on. And the danger is averted. David Alaba. Can he finish? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. De Jong. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. David Alaba. Is with Vinicius Junior. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? And a goal! To increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Frankie de Jong. Messi. Will he finish? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Now, how about the short corner? Great block by Alaba on the back of that cross. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Rafinha. Will he find the net? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Well, a short corner here. And well read by Modric after the cross came over. Not away completely. Well, on the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Mendy. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Hemmings. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Mendy. Alexander-Arnold. Hemmings. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Lewandowski. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And just slightly offside. Rudiger. Hemmings. Alaba. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Dani Olmo. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, tremendous block. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Now sending it in. Did his job defensively. Rudiger. Real in a good position out wide. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Ronaldo. And he's in. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Who can he pick out? Well, in fairness, not the greatest of headers. Modric. Well, the fans are begging for a shot, and no way through. Trying to deliver it accurately. Was an important piece of defending. Rudiger. And the emphasis is on creativity. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Clattered away.
Well, as you can see, Real Madrid have controlled the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they... Staying in, it's an unbelievable save! And how about the short corner? Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts.
Well, they're dominating.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Otamendi getting in the way. Rafinha. Can they convert? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Corner kick played in. And he could be in proper trouble here. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, this would help them get back into the game. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Alexander-Arnold. This is Alaba. Eder Militao. Mendy. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Dani Olmo. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And attempting the through ball. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Lewandowski. Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Who can they pick out? And that will do it for the first half here. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mendy. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Messi. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ronaldo. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Moving the ball effectively. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. And will it be the leveller? Oh, that is a superb save. Vinicius Junior. And he's made headway. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
And a Real corner, hungry for more. And still dangerous. Alaba. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Rafinha. Lionel Messi. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Well, the defender deserves a bit of credit, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you have to give credit to the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
Vinicius Junior. A real opening now. Takes the shot. Could be. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it just highlights his skill level here. He does so well to keep it down. That's a really good half volley.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand it.
A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. And showing good defensive judgment. Rafinha. Messi. Can he get one back? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Lewandowski. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. And the keeper stretching to deny him. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. Taking care of business defensively here. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. De Jong, chance to make a game of it here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. Well, they get the ball moving, and Barca believing again. Well-timed tackle. De Jong. Messi. This could be the equaliser. Just needs to get rid of it. Throw in here for Barcelona. He has time to play it over. And he's in. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. And over it comes. Able to deal with the threat. Good-looking pass. Modric. Determined defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Messi. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, you saw what he was trying with that free kick, but the goalkeeper had it covered all the way. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Not the pass he had in mind. Lewandowski. De Jong, surely the equaliser. Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed, and the dream remains very much alive.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then... makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Into the final 20 minutes. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. They just couldn't play that decisive ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And now, passing it through. It has to be. Saved, but still a chance. Oh, it's in! They're in front here. Now can they stay in front?
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Lewandowski. Advantage Barcelona. And still a chance. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Perfect tackle. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Pedri. Lewandowski. And Messi! Thwarting him. Opportunity. Just can't get it past them. Making sure nothing came of it. Plenty of support here. No problems for the keeper. Ack. Given away by Real Madrid. Well, we're in the dying moments of this game, and Real Madrid really have work to do, Stuart.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here.
Tremendous reflexes, Thibaut Courtois. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And it's played into the centre. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. An awful lot of green space to run into. And Bellingham, and no way through. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And he's through here. In it goes! And surely that's the end of the story. They cannot throw it away from here. Jude Bellingham. Now with Alexander-Arnold. And taking it away. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Well, they've decided. Can he finish? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. De Jong. And Torres on the ball. A sloppy pass. Ronaldo. Can he get one back? Oh, excellent diving stop. Possibilities here. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Well, he successfully got past him. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Ack. Routine, really. Messi. Advantage Barcelona. Surely. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. They favoured a short one here. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Chance to run at them. Lewandowski. And is this the moment for Lewandowski? Oh, a goal! And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is, and no wonder his head is slumped. Well, that own goal has put them behind. Vinicius Junior. And now the wait is over. Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head. For the crowd. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, this is magnificent. The atmosphere inside this stadium is electric. Let's just hope the tension doesn't affect the players. It shouldn't do. Just look at the quality down there.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Lewandowski. Shot attempted. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. So the corner played into the box. Well, following the clearance, it will be a corner. Now how about the short corner? Well, looking towards the back post. But it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Clattered away. Dani Olmo. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Yeah, and I think he's got that absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
And intercepting it. Pedri. This is Robert Lewandowski. Pedri. Messi. And Messi! And they scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? And a timely intervention. Lewandowski. Now with Messi. Lewandowski. Able to get a body in the way. Ronaldo. Here's Modric. This is Alaba. Mendy. Takes it on. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Well, opting for the short corner. Vinicius Junior. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Mendy. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, possibilities inside the box. Still could be dangerous. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama? So, a level contest. 1-1. Rafinha. Now Jordi Alba. Well, far from the ideal pass.